Well, hello, Cancer. This is going to be your reading for your general reading for January. Hope you're doing amazing. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button if you'd like to know when the next reading will be posted. If you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. If you would like to get these readings super early, you can join Patreon. You'll also get extended from anything I post here that says it has an extended, or Instagram or Facebook has an extended will be there as well. Okay. Please remember, this is a general reading. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. You don't want those problems. And we're going to jump right in. Excuse me. So Cancer, your overall energy for January is patience. You know what's interesting? I feel like you're waiting on something to happen. It's kind of like I've done everything that I was supposed to do. I'm ready for, I heard I'm ready for my close-up. I'm ready for my new beginnings. I'm ready for what's promised for me. I'm ready for Spirit to start making things happen. So your challenge is beginnings, the East. Yeah. Your challenge is waiting. The wisdom that comes in waiting. The wisdom that comes in just allowing. I feel like this is really hard for you because you're ready for things to start happening. You're ready to start moving. You're ready for action to take place. Not in a fiery way. It's just like, I want to know what to do next. I want to know what's happening. We have learning to create what you desire for your interpersonal relationships. Yeah. Still follow your path. There's lots of twos about decision and balance, and you have 2 3s as well about moving forward. So this is your chance to decide your next steps. I feel like this is a good time to be thinking clearly about what your next steps are going to be. Okay. Your spiritual energy is endings are inevitable. So this is like that. It's interesting because it says gray, and it reminds me of an Ani DeFranco song. If any of y'all know who that is, thumbs up. But it's like, it's that time in between where something ends and you're waiting for something else to happen to take its place, whether good or bad. And I feel like that's the area it is. It's like this waiting energy. So make a decision on how you want life to move forward, or how you want to move forward, and then take those kind of steps. But because the 7 is here, I do feel like it's a learning process. It's a learning curve. It's a spiritual lesson type of thing. So you're just kind of waiting for stuff to happen here. Not in a bad way. I forgot to take something out of there. Okay. So overall energy for your reading, we have the World. We have the Goddess of the Moon. And we also have the Healer of Ages. Just briefly as a overview for January, Cancer. Yeah, you definitely have come to the end of a way that you used to live life, you know. I feel like a decision had to be made for your own happiness, that something had to end, okay? And because of that, now you're kind of like in that confusion space where you don't know what is next here. But I feel like because it's the new year, you have an opportunity to do anything you want to, really, to step into new energy. You know, especially with the Healer of Ages, you can be and do anything that you want from here. So I would suggest, and with that card, that you choose a new beginning that is different than the one you've come from, only because you want to grow in a better direction, you know? If something wasn't working, leave it behind. This is your opportunity to grow past that or beyond whatever that is, okay? Okay, so we have the Hangman, Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Two of Cups, Star, lots of major arcana cards, Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups, right? Okay. Okay. So I feel like Cancer, what you're leaving behind is something that you kind of sat in for a long time with the Hangman. You sat there, I want to say out of stubbornness, but it's like you didn't want to make a choice on something. You weren't ready. It was one of those things where it was one of your life wake-up calls. It was just what you were supposed to do. I'm looking for a wand. I should put you on pause. Hold on. Sorry about that, Cancer. Okay. So it looks like you were holding on to a decision, but the decision needed to be made. The thing is, it was your decision. It's like your judgment, your wake-up call, your moment to move away from something. You know, it was like you needed to start a new life. Like that life was fine. That way was fine as long as it was lasting. But it was time for something new. It was time to move forward. And looks like that's what happened here. There's an opportunity for something new. I do feel like in January, you do have new opportunity to start building for the future. So it's time for you to have some sort of hope or open idea of what it is that you would like to have. Start thinking about what pairs right with you. Relationships, jobs, careers, hobbies, whatever that is. What pairs right with you? This is a good time to start digging deep about what you had to let go and why you chose to hang on to things that were not good for you, so you know what to hold on to this go round. Okay. Some of you really need to concentrate on leaving things behind, like people that are not good for you or situations that are not good for you that you continuously maybe go back to. Really hang on to not going back to those things. That may need to be a specific focus for you. Honestly, about going back to those people. Because I feel like they come back around, or the thoughts of them come back around, and you start to forget why you left them behind. And it's like you need to hold on to that energy. There's pieces of old life that you need to leave behind with that Five of Pentacles. It's just time to move on and focus on the future. You know, of course, this is that gray area where you're in between leaving something and gaining something else. But this doesn't mean that you need to fall back into old habits. This is definitely a time for healing from relationships that were no longer good for you, or situations that were no longer good for you, and start moving forward to the future. Okay. I didn't talk about the overall energy. We're going to do that. Yeah. This is the past coming in and out, swirling through your brain. It's time to let that go and think about what it is that you are working on. Whatever you work on during the time of January is going to spark your passions, thoughts, and energy. Okay. You want to make sure that whatever is being sparked in you, though, I cannot pick these cards up for some reason. Whatever you're sparking, you want to make sure that you're walking, like it's going to grow and you're going to be walking into that energy. So make sure that inevitably that's where you want to be walking into. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the Hangman. Ooh, Justice, Two of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. I feel like in the past, there was something that you didn't want to let go of because you thought that it would work itself out for a lot of you. And that kept you stuck in a situation. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. If I don't think about it, it'll just be. And that was your mantra. That's what you thought. That's how you felt. That's how you were. Well, that's how you were moving forward with that energy. And that's where you were staying. You know, I feel like you gave up a lot of your power there. And because of that, Spirit was trying to wake you up. And that's why the Judgment was coming up. Because it was time for you to see or make a choice. On the Judgment, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and Temperance in reverse. Ooh, Strength on the bottom. Okay. That's looking past your ego. Yeah. It was like they kept showing you different things to get you to make the right choice. But you were so stuck in the process of growing whatever it is that you were in that you almost got super comfortable with the imbalance. You got used to the conflict because the conflict was there, but you weren't seeing it. So you got used to the conflict. It was, you know, it kind of blindsided you. But then I feel like it picked up more or impacted you in a different way and you had to pay attention. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you got to reestablish what it is that you want for yourself in the future. Whether this is in career or love or commitments or whatever it is, you know, what is it that you're fighting for? Because whatever it is that you were fighting for kind of left you out in the cold. It wasn't the actual like right direction for you. So, and you can see that by what it's producing to you. So this is your chance to go towards something that's going to produce something that's going to be best for you. Three of Swords. We have the Tower in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, you finally let go of something that you didn't want to let go of. You spent a lot of time trying to hold on to this thing and not let it go. I feel like it couldn't go with you in the future. Even though you wanted it to, it just didn't fit your future picture. It didn't. You couldn't continue this way. Relationship or no relationship. Change of perspective or no change of perspective. Four of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse. And the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's almost like you thought if I just wait around, everything will balance itself out and I'll be happy. This is almost like a victim mentality of nurturing. It's like you're creating a truth to fit your own truth without doing the right thing, if that makes any sense. It's just emotional manipulation on your part to justify why you're doing something. So that had to change. You had hope. You have the High Priestess, Magician in reverse, and the King of Swords. So you literally had hope. It's like you manipulated yourself to see something that wasn't there. It's like making excuses for someone and the excuses aren't true, or something of that nature. But this is what you thought. This was your wisdom. This is what you thought. But something needed to change. Yeah, it couldn't continue this way. It wasn't a really healthy direction or path to take. Okay, on the Four of Pentacles, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, and the Devil. So this is your chance to, it's like you're being offered the opportunity to heal and to like redo things. You just have to give to it, okay? So you're going to have to think beyond your ego, beyond what it is that you know, beyond how you feel like things should go. And what you were holding on to, because it's time to let that go and try a different path here. Four of Cups. Ooh. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is your chance to let go of the superficiality. If you were dealing with someone that wasn't offering you anything stable, you have to remember that there wasn't really a future in this. You were pushing it forward with your own thoughts or your own perceptions, but that's not what was there. So don't let that same energy come in and distract you, okay? Because I feel like if someone comes back in, they're going to be leaving you out in the cold again. And then you're going to be trapped in your mind about why you let this happen to you. And you're going to spend time trying to get over it, right? And put yourself back in a sad, unfortunate situation. So this is a time for you, Cancer, to heal yourself and have new beginnings. Keep some balance. Make those steps to move forward. I mean, it's okay if you take a step in the wrong direction, but make sure that you get back, right? Yeah, learn to create what you desire here. Okay. Last two cards. It's time for you to heal from things that don't work. It's time for you to stop working on things that aren't going to grow. I mean, really, that's what's happening here, okay? All right, Cancer. So I'm going to pull a spirit card for you and an affirmation, I believe. Yeah. You have reach out. I reach out my hand and my heart to connect and unite all of humanity, right? So this is about new beginnings as well. it's like accepting new beginnings and being able to balance those new beginnings and make a decision to be within the new beginnings. Yeah, it's like opening yourself up to the possibilities of what could be, and connecting with the collective in a healthy way and not just your own like desires and wants. Okay. Okay, we have personal growth as your affirmation card. And it says, as I move toward greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and old habits fall away. Like training wheels on a bike, they helped me get where I am, but now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when I'm making bike analogies. Okay, Cancer. So thank you for being here. I love you, and I'll see you later. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.